Hello everybody, welcome back to some Borderlands 2. Picking up where we left off, I managed to convince myself not to play more RoboCop and to record this instead, since it comes out before RoboCop. But realistically, the reason I'm doing this instead of RoboCop is because if I do RoboCop today, then it would be about not quite a week before I get to play it next. Whereas if I put off RoboCop until tomorrow or the next day, then it'll be less time in between my playthroughs, or in between my recordings of the game. I was about to say between my videos, but the time between them is going to be the same no matter what. All right. What? Oh. Oh man. I have the rocket one again. I forgot to change it. What was I? Usually it doesn't change unless like I save and quit and reload. I don't remember doing that. Whatever. Does not matter. There's another one here, and we're going into into an indoor area anyway. So. Oh, and I was gonna say I think they just blew up my ride, but no, that was probably me. It's kind of dumb that they never. Like I find it hard to believe that nobody brought that up to him in the first game. I mean, I can understand it still being that way in the first game now because like it's a remaster, they're not going to change the effect. But I mean, Lilith had the same like damaging aura on kill effect, and then in the first game, if you watch my playthrough of that, I did have it, and then I had to fucking take it off because it was getting me killed. It kept blowing up barrels next to me in that. And I mean, this one doesn't seem to be as bad, and and it would also blow up my vehicles in the first one. I mean, it's clearly doing the same thing, because there's no way they tore through the fucking vehicle that quickly. At least I wouldn't think so. So obviously I was doing quite a bit of damage to it as well, but I find it hard to believe that in between Borderlands 1 and 2, nobody realized that having the aura, and maybe it's just their way of balancing the aura, but I feel like the way of balancing the aura is that it only works on guys that are close to you, which, for one, isn't most of the enemies. And, oh wow, it's actually just going to let me in? Yeah, I really thought that I was going to have to, like, go around and do shit. Because, like I said, there is still, a red chest over that way that I never got. I don't know, whatever. I'm just going to mark that chest off since it doesn't seem to matter. I'm sure we'll get it if we go there. But the other challenge, though, is to climb to the top of the refinery. So once we get up here, we're going to have to figure that out before we go in. Now, it does show the challenge marker on my interactive map here to be like right here, but I mean... Oh yeah, this is a Hyperion facility, which means the fact that I've been using this gun is going to be, like, even better. Alright, so I need to climb the refinery somehow. Well, let's start by, you know, stairs. That's usually a good start to climb something. And then we can clearly forget which button is the jump button, because, you know, of course. Oh, okay. Okay, there's clearly nothing stopping me there, but whatever. Let's go here then. I'm gonna go with invisible wall. Okay, well, I mean, that does get me onto this fence. I feel like this can't be the correct way, but at the same time, this doesn't help because that's definitely going to be too high to jump. And I don't really see... I mean, at the very least, I don't have to worry about fall damage on... Well, actually, just in case. There we go. Now, well, hang on, though, because we got crates here. And a fence. And while I didn't think the fence was the right way over there, it could be here. Although... no, not really. Because, I mean, the thing is, right, it's like, there's clearly an invisible wall blocking me there. Because, I mean, like, I just dead stop all forward momentum. Not to mention over here, obviously, like, I can't even get, like, up on the railing. Maybe I'll actually have to look this one up. Okay, what is this one called? Refined taste. Let's see. Well, we're in worm water or something, right? Which is apparently the only thing with the W you are in all of Borderlands, which is interesting. Oh, I saw a post on Reddit today. I haven't really been paying attention to anything with the fourth game. I imagine I'll play it at some point. I mean, maybe when we're done 3, I'll buy it and play it. Don't know. We'll see. But I saw a thing today. Somebody got. It looks like they have mods that you just like that you get the mod and apply it to the gun yourself, which is interesting. Because I mean, that doesn't necessarily make anything better. And oh my god, could you load slower web page? Like fucking Christ. Maybe get yourself down to like 10 ads instead of 100 trying to play at the same time, you fucking tools. Like, my god, this is why people have ad blockers. Unfortunately, this computer is a Chromebook and out of date, so it refuses to update Chrome, and I can't put any ad blockers on it. Okay, so you need to reach a weapon chest located high on the refinery support. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, let me just go over here to warm water. Get to the chest high. Oh, high on the refinery support. What is this one? Hunt down a random caravan patrol and kill all of its guards. I didn't look at these when we got to warm water, did I? Also, I'm pretty sure I saw another one up here that wasn't... Oh, right. That would be Oasis. Never mind. I know that one. All right. So, you have to jump... We're just going to take this lift down. From one of these supports. All right. Well, that was easy enough. Huh. All right. I mean, we couldn't have done it before now. The fact that it wasn't all the way up, you know. But, yeah, that was way easier than I expected, considering that literally on, like, the page I was reading there, it was, like, failed jumps are likely. And then, like, I did it first try, and it was like, this isn't hard at all. Now, to be fair, the thing there suggested jumping from it as it was going up. And I imagine if you're going up, there's more of a chance of like, I don't know, I feel like going up would be harder. Like, I understand that, you know, going up, you're moving in the direction that would push you closer to it. Like, the momentum from you jumping off of it would get you there. Whereas obviously if you're going down and away from it, theoretically that would like negate some of your jump. Okay, so we finished 2 easy pieces, right? Yes. Okay, so we're actually gonna just very quickly, hopefully, see if we can get this other challenge done. Because we couldn't have done it before we completed 2 easy pieces either. But apparently it's just basically the same thing that we already did. And since they spawned over there, I don't know that they're going to be there. Um, yeah, there's like no... There's literally no strategy on this. It's just like, yeah, you need to destroy all
So, what's your
loaders
favorite
protecting a
thing about
caravan.
Scarlett? Mine's the way she smiles. And her
So, I mean,
hair.
I'm just going to do a quick,
And her body.
I say quick, as quick as I can, like loop here
And that one time she made
to
eye
see
contact
if
with me. Really, all
I
of
can
those
spot
things
one.
are
Because
my
like I said,
favorite
this
thing
doesn't
about her.
give me anything to go off of for it. It just says I need to kill all the loaders. Now, I'm not going to go down the center. I'm going to go around the outside here, since going down the center takes us right past Scarlett, which I feel wouldn't make sense, but I don't, like I said, I don't know the caravan or its route or anything, so, and I mean, it is called Comb the Desert, so, oops, I say oops, like, oh, no, just a raider skiff. It's being shot at, I was like, oh, maybe. Somebody else immediately. Oh, and he's over there fighting those things. That's fine. Okay. The only reason I stopped to kill them and not the sandworms is they can keep up with me. The sandworms are super easy to ignore. Wait. I don't know. Must just be sound effect. It sounded like there was like walking. Okay, so we got this path or this path. This path is wider. So I feel like if there was a caravan, I'm only gonna do one loop. I don't, and then I'll do it off camera. Because I mean, there's no point in making you watch me just circle the desert over and over again. And I mean, probably wouldn't work anyway. I imagine at the very least I'd have to leave and come back. Because I highly doubt that the caravan is something that just spawns while you're here. It's probably when you load the map, it'll decide whether or not a caravan spawns. But yeah, like even under the notes, it doesn't, it just says that they won't spawn until after you do the mission where you take out their caravan for the compass piece. But anyway, into the refinery. But I can't believe I never even, like, I never looked at that one to see that it was a challenge. Well, let's not make the same mistake twice, shall we? Also a W. Whoops, went too far. Find the hidden compartment above the arm. Okay, call to the vault, obviously. Find 6 additional pieces. What's the 807? Like the rest of it clearly spells sensor, but I don't know what the 807 is supposed to be. Now that also says additional pieces. So I imagine that's going to be a quest in here, but quite possibly it'll be a quest.
I can rebuild the last part of the compass, but I'll need some samples of polycriton. And once you get those, I can rebuild the key and give it to Scarlett, and it'll help her find where the treasure is buried, and she'll marry me, and we'll have 100 babies, and I'll never die. It'll be perfect.
Yep, I'm sure that's exactly what's going to happen. But yeah, the fact that it did say additional pieces, right? Yeah, find 6 additional pieces, which implies that we have to find them for something. Now this, oh, hello. Now this just says collect polycriton, so, I mean, stairs. Ugh, I don't know, I've been in a really, like, exploring mood lately for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. It was like, okay, I've been playing this, and, yeah, I have my map, but obviously still have to like explore a little bit, because I mean my map doesn't show me everything, it just shows me the important bits. Robocop, gotta explore, gotta find all that evidence that doesn't probably do anything. Just finished Maneater, which wasn't really exploring, but then like outside of that I've been playing Rise of the Tomb Raider on my PlayStation again. On my PlayStation, I've been playing Rise of the Tomb Raider and Lego Harry Potter. And then I've been playing Pal World, which, you know, I do have to explore for that as well. An ARR loader, I don't even know what that one is. ARR. None of them are lasting long enough for me to see them shoot. I don't know what. I don't know what an ARR loader is. An augmented reality rifle loader. I mean, I don't know. It fires things at me, but it doesn't hurt unless I perceive them. What was that? There was something. I don't know. It's like something, but like. Well, I guess they have that in a few things with like ghosts and monsters and that, where like they can't hurt you if you can't see them. Like there's, I never watched it, but I saw a clip from it. I think it's called Odd Thomas, with a, I don't know what his real name is. He played in the newer Star Trek movies. Well then. Let's just go around, shall we? But yeah, it seemed like there was... Although, come to think of it, the monsters may not have been going... No, I don't know. Were they going through them? I'm not sure. Polycriton.
Yes, just a few more bits of polycriton. I've studied the lost treasure of the sands for months now. I'll rebuild the compass for her.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was like a bunch of monsters, and like he could see them and was very much, like, very clearly trying not to acknowledge them. And then like there was other people who just like didn't register that they existed at all. Alright, so Censor 807 seems to be obsessed with censorship.
All lewd behavior must be stopped. A deviant known as P3RE-E is in possession of sexually
Pervy.
Please murder him because of morality.
I mean, censorship is one of those words that's like, when people say it, they don't use... It's rarely used with the actual definition in mind. Like whenever, like, guaranteed, like you hear the word censorship and you're like, oh, like stopping like deleting stuff so that like, you know, other people don't hear and whatnot. But I mean, censorship technically happens all the time. And like, just, and like you don't notice or care. Like I hadn't put. Oh god, I had like this super fucking annoying argument on Reddit. Not even because like, because here's the thing. It was one of those people who are like, you're wrong for these reasons, and then every reason they listed was exactly what I said. And it's like, okay, but how am I wrong? And they picked, and then like they couldn't fucking deal with the fact that, you know, they had fucked up, so instead they picked out like I misused the term. Like I said a term and it like, oh, it's like, yeah, that's not right. So they just decided to just go hard on like, oh, but you said this, which is obviously wrong, and they just and they wouldn't admit that they were wrong. And every time I brought up, and I just kept going, I was like, all right, well, look, I said this, you said this, which is the same thing. And like, yeah, I admitted to misusing or to using the wrong term, but they still like wouldn't acknowledge they wouldn't acknowledge it at all that they had fucked up. Like, it was like super fucking annoying. I gave up. I gave up because I made it home and didn't care anymore. Because like the only time I'm on Reddit basically is when I'm at work. So like as soon as like I get home, I no longer give a fuck. Like it does. Like if I'm having like a good conversation with somebody, when I get home, I will continue that conversation. But like people like that, it's like I don't care. I mean, I needed something to pass the time while I was at work, and didn't have anything else to do. But like, I'm not wasting my free time with you with your nonsense. Ow, and I missed.
Grenade.
No. Alright, we good now? Oh yeah, didn't it say something about like the arm, like this was the arm over here, right? Like this bit. So I need to get a chest that's... Oh my. Alright. Okay, well, clearly it doesn't have anything to do with jumping on this, because that isn't gonna get me anywhere. But let's see, can I see, like... trying to see if there's, like, maybe... Oh, I guess I'd have to go back this way to see. But, I mean, there is overlap according to the map here. So, I mean, it's entirely possible that I get there a different way. Or by going, like, around, like, a very long roundabout way. Because, like, if we look at the map, there's, like, more this way, and then there's this way. So, it's entirely possible that we go this way and then loop around back to it. So, I think that's what I'm going to go with. At least for now. Because I don't really see another way. Without knowing the rest of the map, I don't want to waste time looking for something that probably doesn't exist. I gotta say though, I'm now, to be fair, I don't know that yet because I haven't started recording, even though obviously 2 parts it'll have come out before this. I haven't started recording Thief Simulator 2 yet. But I gotta say, I am fucking looking forward to like the next little bit of videos, because I mean, I am loving RoboCop. I'm loving playing this, and I have to imagine that I'm gonna love playing Thief Sim 2. I mean, it's entirely possible that, you know, they fucked it up, but I don't see how they could. I mean, at the very least, I don't see how they could fuck it up for me to say that, or for me to not enjoy it for at least a few parts. Like, obviously, there are things that they could do, like, they could just make it way harder. And, like, the first one wasn't necessarily easy, and it had, like, its annoying parts, but it still felt good. It was one of those ones where it's like, it had the challenge that felt good to overcome. Oh man. Like, I never really, like, when I play the first one, I don't really feel like I get lucky, you know? Oh, what is this? Oh, there's some more.
I bet Scarlett's getting lonely. Yep, I'm pretty sure she regrets kicking me out to the rust yard.
You know, I don't
Nope.
think she does. Yep. Um, because like there are some games where it's like, oh yes, I overcame the challenge, and it's like, I feel like I overcame the challenge because, like, you know, I did the thing. You know, like I learned the mechanic and got through it. I found this other thing and did it, or something. And then there's some that are like, I don't feel good that I, like, yeah, I succeeded, but I don't feel good about it because I didn't have anything to do with it. Like, it was like luck, where it's like, oh yeah, I succeeded because, you know, they didn't do the thing that was guaranteed to kill me or something, you know. I'm trying to think of an example right now. I can't really think of one off the top of my head. But you know, there are some games like that where like it like when you over, like, where there's like some challenges or something where it's like, okay, so there, the other contraband, I feel like this is the contraband just because I saw it next to the censorship dude. Oh wait, oh no, there it is. So it has nothing to do with the quest then, if I can find it now, because he hasn't even sent me for contraband yet. That's interesting. Okay, what exploded over there though? Got really weird audio in here. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I can't imagine that they would have done anything in Thief Sim 2 that would make it like immediately worse than the original. Like, even if I end up liking it, I still might think it's worse than the original because I just, like, you know, the original is just one of those games. Well, it's one of those games that I've bought 3 times on different systems. And like, because like I bought it on the computer, played it, beat it, got, you know, almost all the achievements. I didn't get the because it's Steam, right? They added in achievements for the seasonal content, and I never got those. I on my Xbox though, I did do the Christmas content, just because I happened, or not. No, I think that was on my PlayStation. I don't think it was around Christmas when I was playing it on my Xbox. But that stuff isn't an achievement on the Xbox or the PlayStation. But I did do the Christmas stuff on the PlayStation just because it happened to be around Christmas time. If I had thought about it, I would have done the Halloween stuff, because the Halloween stuff on it is just like one house that you can go into. And I've never done it. But these junk loaders seem really big, don't they? Like, we fought junk loaders before, but were they that big? But anyway, yeah, like I said, they could definitely put stuff in that makes the game worse or just ruins it completely. I mean, that's entirely possible. And I mean, I don't know what other games, because mainly because like I'm not good at remembering like developers and whatnot. Yeah, these are the junk loaders. I don't know. The other ones look bigger for some reason. Like I'm horrible. Like there's very few games. Like if it isn't the same game, I don't remember who made it. Like I know of Assassin's Creed, that's Ubisoft. Why? Because they made all of them. Same with like Watch Dogs and that. Watch Dogs, Far Cry. I know it's Ubisoft. Why? Because they're the ones who make those games. So I mean that's all I got. There's more of them. I was kind of hoping that like it was actually going to be different things, because I mean we've seen those magazines other places. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to starting Thief Sim, and just have to imagine that I'm gonna, like I said, enjoy at the very least a good chunk at the beginning. Because even if they ruin it, it's not going to be ruined until near the end.
Combine all 4 pieces and take them to the Magnus Lighthouse. That is where you will find the burial place of the lost treasure of the sands.
It's kind of a weird place to put a quick change machine, isn't it? Like right outside of a boss room. I am curious though if this boss is gonna be, there's another one. If we're gonna be able to fight this boss like after we're done this, like the main quest here, or if that's gonna be a finish it and then do it one. I'm not sure.
There is the sexual image. Disassemble him. Enjoy looking at airbrushed images of
Airbrushed images of reproductive organs. That's weird.
acceptable. Now collect the deviant's explicit contraband. It must be studied further.
Yeah, I'm sure. Immoral magazines, eh? I wonder if... I mean, there's not going to be the same ones that... Right? Yeah, that's the same one. I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones that's in the piles. Good lord, he had a lot.
Have struck a great blow.
And it's not even that, like, oh, he had a lot of pervy magazines. He had a lot of the same pervy magazine. Like, that's the weird part. It's like, yeah, I mean, like, you know, whatever. Have your magazines, don't care. But, like, why so many of this? Like, to be fair, we only, I guess, know that the one, like, the top one was the same. I guess technically we don't know that any of the rest were, but... I mean, we're gonna end up going back towards them, so we may as well just continue. Oh, right, that's to the boss area. It's kind of weird that that part of the map is still Fog of War with the other one. It's kind of weird to just see them, like, lean in there like that. You know, I said at one point a while ago that, like, I was thinking of getting these on the PC so that, like, I could look at the and like look at the mods for them and whatnot. I did look at the mods. I didn't really find much. But I didn't look too much because, like, oh, you know what? That wasn't even for Borderlands that I looked up the mods for. No, that was for something else that I was looking at mods. But anyway, I still haven't, because I realized that, like, since I got my computer, I I haven't put Steam on it. I very rarely, because like I was thinking of playing Jurassic World Evolution, and then I was like, oh, it's not just that I have to download Jurassic World, because that's what I was looking at mods for, Jurassic World Evolution. There they are. And I did find a couple of mods that I didn't find the mod I was looking for. I don't. What the hell was I looking for Evolution anyway? Oh right, trying to like snap to grid and whatnot. Although apparently, and like obviously not ideal, but apparently one of the other ones, either two or maybe it was three. I'm not entirely sure which. Actually does have it when you're building that you can snap to grid. So I mean, I was thinking of playing Jurassic World Evolution, then I was like, well, I mean, I can see what they look like, and then I was like, oh yeah, because I was looking at that and I was reading about it, and then I was like, oh well, I guess I could just see how much it costs. I mean, maybe I'll get lucky and like it'll be on sale, and then I realized I don't have Steam on my computer, so and I still don't. Like I play computer games so rarely. That like I don't even know if I want to bother playing it on my computer. Like the only computer game that I'm currently playing is technically Pal World, and I'm playing it on my computer, but it's a Play Anywhere title on the Xbox. So like I bought it on the Xbox, I use the Xbox app to play it, and I get achievements for my Xbox. I actually, oh god, what's that? I actually have quite a few achievements on there. Like I've got over 1,000 gamer score on it already.
Good riddance.
Because not even because like I've done well, I mean I guess I've done quite a bit, but they have a lot of I think a lot of like whenever they would add a new mechanic, they would put some achievements in for doing it. So like I was fishing and like I got an achievement for fishing.
That was enjoyable.
Wow, that was quick. To be fair, it was called Healy, and you know, healers aren't really known for dealing out the damage. But yeah, like I got well over, I think I got like 1,300, and I think it's because like when they first released it on there, they had to give it 1,000 gamer score, right? But since the game was early access, which in my opinion, I don't know what the game was like when it first came out, but like at this point, with like doing some of the updates, like how much is added in them, and they're doing fucking like collaboration updates with like Terraria and shit. So I mean, effectively, it's a live service game at this point. Like the game is playable completely. Like there's nothing early access in my opinion left. It's just a live service game, which is fine. It's a live service game, but in the way that a live service game should be. Like I know, like I would never tell somebody who's a fan of the game, like online or something, I'd never put out, yeah, Pal World is live service, because you know, when people hear the word or hear the term live service, they think, you know, all the shitty games that are live service or that have used the live service title and whatnot to like do garbage updates occasionally. I should see, does the Healy, it just says boss, it doesn't even say it drops. Like according to this, it has, and it could just be that they don't have it written down, but according to that, or based on that, it has 0 things that drop that are worth anything. Okay, I hear. But yeah, so like a lot of very basic achievements are worth a crap ton because they were the only achievements when they first put the achievements in.
Great, that's enough. Come back and I'll forge the replacement compass piece for you.
Did I opened a chest, right? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I don't know. I was gonna say I'm getting closer to the end, but I don't really know how to judge that or if it's true. I mean, to me, getting to the end would be because like what I'm doing right is like I'm catching 12 of every pal. You know, like you get bonus experience for the first 12 of a pal that you capture. So I'm like, all right, well, I'll just catch 12 of all of them, and like that's and you know make sure I beat all the boss. I mean, I'm going for all the achievements, but on top of that,
Whoa.
I'm also catching 12 of every pal. So okay, well that was easy. That I'm really glad I didn't spend time looking for how to do or looking for like a way up there or something because that was super easy. Uh, well, I mean, I don't know that I'm getting close to the end. I know that I've gone through. Let me see here. So I download. Uh, I downloaded a map that put the level ranges over the islands. And I don't think it has like the newest islands, but according to this, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 zones. And I've finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And I'm mostly done the 8th. So, I mean, I'm theoretically halfway through, but there's also a lot of okay, did they really just send me that? So the cabs that I use, right? They yeah, they let you text to book a cab, and that's what I do all the time. I just text and it's like, oh yeah, I need to pick up here for this time, right? Literally on like the chain of messages there, uh, that I've been booking cabs for like well over, I would say, at over a year, if not 2 years. They just sent me a thing saying, yeah, you can now text us. And it's like, dude, I've been texting you. I texted you earlier today. Like, who's ready for a quest about software piracy? And it's in, okay, pick up a floppy disk.
Software piracy eats away at the moral fabric of society. Several sand pirates have bootlegged copies of the latest Echo simulation programs, murder them, and retrieve the ill-gotten goods.
You know, it's funny. They did a study. I'm not entirely sure how they did this study, mind you, but you know, it's a study that apparently was done about people who pirate games like for ROMs and that. Um, specifically for games like Pokemon or like the older games that you can't get anymore, right? Like they're not available on any like digital marketplace or anything, right? And like they found
The Leviathan knows we're close to finding the treasure. I can't wait to kill him and avenge my Roscoe. God, Roscoe was so cute. Had this big old face you just wanted to squeeze. And what are you jackasses looking at? Get back to work. Swag something, goddammit!
anyway. Oh, is this gonna take us? Ah, that look, that is taking us into there. Cool. Um, but yeah, and like an insane number of people that they did this survey with, who you know download ROMs and emulators and whatnot. Were like, yeah, I mean, if it was available, I'd just buy it. But I mean, it's not available, so you know, I do this. And I was like, yeah, you know, that's why I play them. I mean, that's why I have ROMs and emulators. I mean, it's because it's fucking games I can't play anymore. Like on my old computer, obviously not this one, because I have almost nothing on this computer. In all honesty, I've downloaded almost nothing onto it. You know, I had the Dolphin emulator for I think it did both GameCube and Wii games, but I had it for GameCube games. I had N64 emulator to play Link to the Past. Now, technically, not Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, because I did videos in it. Now, technically, I think Ocarina of Time is available if you buy the Nintendo Online premium subscription. I don't know. They have different fucking tiers for their shit on there. Like I have like the very base tier, and I don't even honestly know why I have that. If I'm being honest, of it. So like I have like a few like Game Boy games and that, but like even then, like you can't play the old Pokemon on them. So you know I've been playing the old Pokemon games. I technically own them. But, you know, it's not, I'm not buying a fucking, or I'm not digging through everything for a fucking Game Boy color that you know, that honestly, the Game Boy color, like when I was playing, like when I played through Pokemon Yellow and Crystal, you know, that was Game Boy color. There's like zero chance that that exists, that mine of that exists anywhere. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, right, because you go up and then you go down. And if it does exist, there's zero chance it's still working, right? Because it's been in a box somewhere, moved around. Knowing me as a kid, I probably didn't take the batteries out of it, so they probably have exploded in the back of it. I mean, there's no way, right? And like obviously I'm not buying another one of those if I even could, because if I could, I imagine it would be I could have swore that I saw a dude. Okay.
Who's ready for a fight?
Could have swore that I'd seen a dude like through this fence. Super weird. But yeah, and then like I'm playing Pokemon Emerald right now. Well, technically I'm editing my book right now. Not playing, I haven't actually played Emerald in a little while, but ow. But and like same thing, like I own Pokemon Emerald. Technically I never own Crystal, I own Gold, but you know. And I mean I really don't feel bad about oh my fuck, dude. Enough. Jesus Christ. Like I really don't feel bad about doing those, because I do own them. I did own the games, so I don't really care. But like for the Dolphin emulator there, like I use that to play fucking original Animal Crossing. I don't actually remember what all I had on. I think I had original Animal Crossing. I had Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom, because that was another game that I really liked from the past. Man, that was a game that it had New Game Plus, but it also had New Game Plus in a way that kind of ruined the game. Not ruined the game. Ruined the game isn't the right word. But like So Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom, if you don't know, obviously uses Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters and cards and whatnot, but it's not a card game. You get sucked into a game. You get the monster, you get the actual monsters, not
Pandora's
cards.
moral fabric is intact. Return to me at once.
Um, you get the actual monsters, not the cards. Everybody gets a team of 3, and then it's like turn-based combat, like when you come in. But then there's also like a strategy game, primarily, I guess. Because like you have your base and you need to take over their bases and whatnot, right? And then not always, that isn't always the goal. For the most part, the goal is to either take a specific base of theirs, take all their bases, or to defeat a specific person, but generally defeat a specific person and take a specific base. It's the same thing, because I'm pretty sure in every instance that you have to defeat a specific person, they never leave their base. So it's like it's the same thing essentially. Um, but yeah, so like your monsters level up and whatnot as you fight with them and everything. And what I like to do with that game was if you, it's kind of weird that I have to go back to the factory for this, but whatever. If you, because all of the battles, right? Every map had a timer on it. And I know I say I hate timers a lot. The timers were more than enough. Like it was insane. There might have been one or two, because like if you lost your team, they came back after a time. So like if you lost too much, you wouldn't have the team to actually do the fight. And then some maps they had enemies respawn and come after you. Some maps the enemies would respawn and go to a specific base all the time. Other times they would just go to the nearest base. Um, and then if the timer ran out, and I don't remember if it mattered who died, like if you lost, because you had multiple people, each with their team of 3 to send out, right? And I'm not sure if it mattered, if like your main guy lost, because like when you start the game, you get to choose between playing as Yugi or Kaiba. I say play as them; they're the main one of that campaign, and then the campaigns overlap. But I don't think directly. Like I don't think Blaine. I don't think when you went through the Yugi campaign that you got to play as Kaiba at any point or anything like that, or vice versa. But it was just like they would meet each other. But anyway, maybe they teamed up at some points, but you just didn't get control of them or something. Anyway, whatever. Maybe you even fought them at some points. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Although now talking about it, I want to play it again. Return to Herbert, right in the rest yards. All right, so we'll just fast travel there. But what you could do is on a map where the enemies respawned and came back at you, is you could take over all but their last base, and then just plant your team there, and then they would respawn and come at you, and then you would just wait until. Actually, you know what? I want to look at that sniper. I just kind of ignore everything. Barking Pimpernel, 1,300 damage. Let's see. Where's my sniper? Yeah, not even close. 1,300 damage. I have 7,712. Like, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, you could just like plant yourself there, and then just have them keep coming at you, fight them, and get all the experience. And I think the first time I played through that game, because the monsters, all of the monsters' starting stats are based off of their cards. So like the stronger ones start strong. Like I want to say that their base stats are their stats on the cards. So like Dark Magician starts with 2500. Also, isn't there? Okay, there it is. I just need to wait for it to come. So like starts with 2500 attack and then just gets stronger from there. Whereas Silver Fang starts at 1200 and then gets stronger from there. The Firelands Dragon starts at 1500 and gets stronger from there. That's their attack, by the way, not their defense in that. Dark Magician, though, defense 2100, Silver Fang 800, Firelands Dragon, I want to say, is 1000. But anyway, point is, my first playthrough of that, I finished the game with Silver Fang, Firelands Dragon, and in all honesty, I can't remember who the third one was on the team. Because because of my strategy of like, oh, I can sit here until the timer is almost out and then just win then. Because of that strategy, those three ended up being like insanely strong. So by the time that I got to the point, because you get those ones with Yugi, not with Kaiba. So by the time you get to that point, or to the point where like I had the Dark Magician, or like I got Dark Magician, and like depending on who you had on your team, they could do combo attacks. Like if you had Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, there was a special attack they could do. If you had all three Blue Eyes, there was a special attack they could do. Stuff like that, right? And I think, obviously, you know, I could have used the Dark Magician Girl, whatever. Could have used anyone else and then employed the same strategy to then make them stronger by just having them fight while the timer runs down. But, you know, my first playthrough of that, I was a dumb kid. I was like, these guys are already strong enough. And you know what? They were more than enough of a match for it. But anyway, the reason why I say that they kind of ruined it with it is because you play through the game. Let's say you choose Yugi first. You play through the game as Yugi. When you play through the game and then you go into New Game Plus, you pick Kaiba's campaign next, right? But it puts you in as New Game Plus, and you have everything that you had as Yugi. So you're starting, and I think they made the enemies like a little bit stronger, but not a huge amount, like not nearly enough stronger, right? Because I think they may have expected you to be like whatever, right? And then once you play through as Kaiba and Yugi, you have to, once you do both those campaigns, and you get a Joey campaign. And I don't remember who the final bosses were. All I remember is that the final boss for Joey's was, maybe that's not true either. I was going to say the final boss for Joey was Merrick. But also, by the end, I don't remember if you had to finish the campaign or if you got it near the end of the campaign. You also got all three of the Egyptian god cards. You got Slifer with Yugi, you got Obelisk with Kaiba, and you got Raw with Joey. But yeah, now talking about that, I really want to play it again. Because it was a fantastic game.
That down just a hair. Aha!
Hey,
there you go. The last piece of the compass.
Thanks, old pervy dude.
Now give that to Scarlett, along with the tapes. And she'll love me again. And if she doesn't, I'll follow her, and I'll smell her, and I'll just make her love me.
You got the compass piece? Great! Now give Herbert that little gift I gave you and come on back.
He is 100% gonna die from this. I'm just gonna...
Gift from Scarlett? I knew it! I knew she cared!
Oh, sorry about that, Herbert. Oh,
Yep.
I forgot to mention you were carrying a rather large bomb around with you, didn't I? Many apologies. Now
It's
just
fine.
bring back that last compass piece so we can find out where the treasure's buried.
But yeah, it's if you've never played it, I would highly recommend it. I would say that I mean, based on its, I would say it would probably still hold up today. I mean, like obviously it's going to be very dated and like graphics wise and that. But I mean, it's still like a solid. You know, it would still be a solid game. They even have like secrets and shit. Like to get Silverfang, you don't just get them. Because like there's a couple different ways to get monsters. There's some of them that obviously you start with. There's some of them that come with the people who join you as you progress. Because as you progress, you get more and more people. Um, there's some that you get as rewards. There's no buying any of them. I don't think there's any kind of currency in the game at all. But then there's also secrets on the map where if you find them, so like Silverfang, to get them on one of the first maps in the Yugi campaign, you have to go over to this like little thing of trees. And as you run around in there, there's a chance to find Silverfang, and if you beat him, then it joins you. All right.
Herbert.
Smooth Sandhawk, eh? In not like not unlike Errol. All right, sure.
It's time to assemble the compass and find out where Captain Blade buried his treasure. Here, this is my piece of the compass. Take it.
Oh, all right.
Now combine it with the other 3 pieces of the compass you've collected on that table over there. There it is. The compass of the sands. Please
Sure.
grab it. And now we've treasure to find. Take the compass to Magnus Lighthouse.
Yep, that's what dude said to do. But first things first, let's see. Is this going to take us back to the boss? Faster than the speed of love.
Hi, I'm Natalie, and I love a man who can go very fast. Go drive your skiff around in circles very quickly. I find this sexually attractive.
Why is Mr. Garrison in Borderlands? Like that's very weird. Anyway, let's see. How long have we been going? Over an hour. All right, so we will end it here. I was gonna say we'll do that and then end it, but nope, we'll end it now because we're already over an hour. I didn't realize that. All right, so thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for more.